It's your girl, that girl, Megan. Hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tatum out there with Kobe. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Richmond in at the 2. Now here's Richmond. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Curry's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. James in the high post. Stockton against Bryant. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Malone. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pippen can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. To the middle, here's Malone. Robinson with the block. Kobe against Pippen. To the paint. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Richmond outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Pippen. The shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense by Malone.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Pippen. He hits both from the stripe. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Dallas. Richmond for 3. And they get it back. Curry on the wing. He's defended by Stockton. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Now here's Stockton. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Stockton the pass to Malone. Over Tatum. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer, Stockton.
And Steph getting a little bit nasty on the defensive end there, not letting his man get comfortable on that possession.
Down low. Tatum no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Booker. Poked away. Stolen by Pippen. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Rice is checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. Chicago leading. Nash outside. Passes it to Houston. Shoots over Brown. Here's Gasol. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, is it fair that Pau Gasol could stand on one block and rebound on the other? That's some length.
Here's Booker. Reverses. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Booker no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. He dishes it to Nash. Up top, Pippen. Defended by Booker. 5 on the clock. Nash outside. Hands it from downtown.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Booker looking around. Here's Rice. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
.58 seconds left in the first quarter. Rice passes to Unseld. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Houston. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Gasol against Williams. Mutombo in the high post. Here's Houston. That's good on the jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For 3, Booker, and so it's Chicago. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Bryant is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Moses Malone. Then it's Richmond. And it's Curry in at the 1. Pass to Nash. A 3-ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Nash has got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional. Has no trouble spotting the open man.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Now here's Nash. He's got 6. Inside. Here's Gasol. Hits the front of the rim and out. Spurs trail by 7. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Malone kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot's good from Nash.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
It's Curry outside. The three ball from Curry.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. The pass to Malone. Six on the shot clock. Outside, James. Here's the three. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And the basket is good. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Outside, Malone. The dish to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on David Robinson.
Curry excellent at reading the defense and taking advantage of any mistake.
Parrish, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And the layup falls. Thomas got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Malone. Richmond kicks to Curry. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's tipped. Malone with the steal. Thomas inside. He's covered by Richmond. James converts inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Richmond outside. They grab their own miss. Malone. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over him.
Outside for Thomas. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Thomas got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Brown the pass to Rice. .131 left here in the second. The feed now to Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
And both free throws good for James. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Los Angeles. Pass to Rice. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again missing. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-7 run.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Williams kicks to Booker. Going inside. Misses from short range.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Count that one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And so Booker will bring it up for San Antonio. It's an 18-point game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Brown. Up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. In the corner, it's Stockton. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And stolen by LeBron. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls lead by 18. Wilson.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still 1 half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what was your impression?
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? Shaq, right? That's the point.
Obviously. Shaq, what's your take on... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You gotta like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got John Stockton. Robinson is out there at Malone. Then it's James. And it's Pippen in at the 2-guard spot. Spurs trailed by 18. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Stockton in the high post. Curry meets him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Bryant, left side Curry. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Stephen Curry. Outside, Malone. Pass to LeBron. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Malone. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Richmond no good. Chicago leading by 16. James looking around. In the corner, it's Robinson. 5 to shoot. Connects on the 17-footer. Robinson's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pippen misses.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
Chicago calls timeout. Some changes for Chicago. Mutombo, he's checked in for Robinson. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for James. Chicago leading by 16. Pippen kicks to Stockton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Mutombo.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
And here is Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Tatum. Here's Bryant. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Kobe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Richmond against Pippen. Dishes to Mutombo. Thomas surveying the D. Takes a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 16. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Nash against Booker. The high post shot. Here's Mutombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Mutombo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Rice. And the pass to Houston. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Robert Parrish. Booker against Nash. And Booker kicks to Williams. Back to Booker. Passes it to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Lock at 6. Almost, but it rolls out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Spurs trail by 15. On the wing, Brown. He kicks to Holmgren. On the wing, Booker. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nash outside. And again, no good by Chicago. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it, and that's that mid-range J.
Outside Thomas. Over Rice. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Kobe. Richmond is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Tatum, and it's Malone in at the 5. Stockton outside. Takes it inside. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 11. Tatum at the elbow. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bryant against James. Robinson on the wing. The 17-footer. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is why Robinson is a consistent scoring threat. His concentration is almost unbreakable.
Curry passes to Bryant. Kobe from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Fades back. A second chance effort. Malone. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Timeout. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Chicago calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Richmond, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Stockton against Curry. Stockton dishes to Malone. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on David Robinson. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Stockton finds James over Bryant. Rebound San Antonio. Malone's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Malone passes to Stockton. Open for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Curry looking around. Pass to Kobe. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Bryant. Looking to get back on track here. They get it back. Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Bulls. And both free throws good for Malone.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Malone.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Nash outside. Lets it fly from 18. And the Bulls with another miss. Spurs trail by 6. Now Richmond. Shoots over Pippen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Pippen.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Good on the triple.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
To the paint. Robinson down low. Malone on him. Robinson misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's LeBron on the wing. Malone. Outside Pippen. To stop the drought. San Antonio with the rebound. Curry outside. David Robinson with the rebound. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Malone kicks it over to Nash. Pass to Robinson. Over Tatum. It drops.
Timeout.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. It's Curry outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Outside Tatum. And there's the pass to Curry. Off target from downtown. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being
Our next guest is your right.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got LeBron James. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Malone. And here's Robinson. An easy 2 on the layup.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Nowitzki. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki revolutionized the stretch 4, right? I mean, this is the unique big and influential player on multiple generations.
And he makes all 3.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
The Bulls on offense. 4-point game. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Now Hardaway. Outside Durant. Here's Frazier. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Frazier. 5 on the clock. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Pippen, defended by Hardaway. And stolen by Hardaway. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Nice shot by Durant.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Stockton, pass to Pippen. Here's Malone. Six on the shot clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Stockton. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. Robinson's got 5.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Nowitzki. That 3's off the mark. And James has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 3. To the inside. Robinson. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Here's Frazier. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
Stockton, pass to James. Here's Malone. Pass to Pippen. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Left side, Hardaway. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Gasol's checked in. So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Durant against James. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Outside Hardaway. Durant against James. Durant inside. Back to Hardaway. Here's Frazier. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Stockton's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Nowitzki. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Malone. Back to James. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. The shot's good on the assist by James.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Here's Frazier. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Pass to Stockton. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Gasol. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Lakers in the lead. And he's going for the lob. Here's Pippen, defended by Hardaway. Stockton, the pass to James. Here's Pippen. Cash money on the open jump shot. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Nowitzki. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Outside Irving. Pulls it from 20. Up again. It's good on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Thomas. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top, leading by 5. And the second quarter is... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
A shot from the high post. Second chance effort. To the left side wing. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Robinson. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead on the court for Chicago. Irving for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Thomas passes to Nash. Here's Houston, defended by Harden. To the middle. Robinson can't hit. And it's the Lakers ball. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Philadelphia 76ers. That's good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nash passes to Houston. Here's Thomas. Pass to Houston. There's the triple. Offensive board. Thomas passes to Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Chicago. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The number one thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hardaway comes in for Harden. Pippen, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Chicago trailing here. Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Here's Malone. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Westbrook, the pass to Hardaway. James with the block.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Daniels passes to Nowitzki. That one goes in. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Westbrook right side. Down low. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Gasol's checked in for Chicago. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Bulls on D. trailing by 8.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
James passes to Pippen. Who poked away? Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, LeBron James, we have seen it for years. The ability with that frame, that athletic ability to finish through contact.
To the right side. Here's Nowitzki. Nice touch on the bank shot. 10 points for him. So it's Chicago now. 8-point game. Pippen, the pass to James. Pulls it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And he gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Malone. The rebound by Nowitzki.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Frazier. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Laker lead.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
James deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Checked by Gasol. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Bulls making a change here. 51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Houston. Here's Malone. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
The Bulls on offense. Trailing by 10. Here's Pippen. Blocked. And he recovers it. Pippen's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Kirilenko passes to Mourning. Outside Harden. Pass to Frazier. 4-3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We saw Dirk Nowitzki lighting it up in the first half. He had 12 points and 3 rebounds. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Their ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Pippen. Here's Mutombo. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded closely. Pass to Durant. Mutombo with the rebound. Hardaway's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Outside Durant. They get the rebound. Nowitzki. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Boy, you just have to love the heart of Nowitzki, hitting the glass hard, snagging those second chance buckets.
James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Lakers on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Durant owning the inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Nash, defended by Hardaway. Nash passes to Gasol, and we're going to have a jump ball. So it's Chicago now. Here's Thomas. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the baseline. Gasol misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Durant, the pass to Mourning. Count that bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Daniels is checked in for Los Angeles. Irving comes in for Frazier. Here's Thomas. Pass to Stockton. Here's Robinson. The Bulls with another miss.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Offensive rebound. Mourning with the bucket. Mourning's got 7 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Here's Nash. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Irving, the pass to Daniels. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Timeout, timeout. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Houston. Shoots over Harden. They get it back.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Havlicek. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. The Bulls on offense. 19-point game. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Off with the layup.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Irving, no good. Irving's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Houston, defended by Harden. Houston gets the bucket.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
Outside Harden. The Lakers with another miss. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Irving. Thomas misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Knocks it loose. Shot from the wing. The Lakers with a rebound. To the paint. Daniels passes to Harden. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, few guys understand better than James Harden how to use a pump fake to get a defender committed and get some free throws. That is nicely done.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 18. Pass to James. Here's Houston. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Nowitzki missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Here's James. Pass to Mutombo. 1 second left. And rejected. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got LeBron James, and it's Robinson in at the four slot. Rebounded by Mourning. Robinson's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Durant. Good work defensively by James.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Here's Frazier. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Stockton. It's good from the top of the key. Stockton's got his first points in this one. Now Los Angeles with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Frazier. And there it is for him.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Here's James. Back to Robinson. He got a piece of it. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen. Offensive rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Frazier. Robinson defending. And he slams it in one-handed.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Pippen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Frazier, the pass to Nowitzki. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. The Bulls making a switch here. And so James will bring it up for the Bulls. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside, and Malone gets it to go.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. I mean, just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Los Angeles' coach as he addressed his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Pass to Nowitzki. Durant looking around, and there's the drive. Rejected by James, and they're able to recover. Mourning misses.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And that one's good. James.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Outside Durant. Pass to Mourning. Here's Frazier. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Lakers have possession. Just 5 on the clock. To get back on track. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Stockton. And there's the lob. The shot by James. No good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're behind by 12. 1:05 left to play in the fourth. 1:05 left in the fourth. James goes in. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely, and they recover it. Here's Nowitzki. James with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Westbrook. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Good shot. Let's go. Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my buddy.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So with Rose on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Anthony Edwards. Iverson is out there with Jordan. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Lucas in at the 4 spot. Now here's Durant after the miss from Allen Iverson. Mourning. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Lucas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Lucas.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside, KD. Here's Nowitzki. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Lucas. Here's Jordan. Yes, that goes in.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Pass to Mourning. He kicks to Durant. Over Edwards. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Mourning.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Iverson passes to Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Hardaway to the middle and stolen by Iverson. Left side Jordan. That one falls.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Frazier scanning the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here is Lucas, following the score by Walt Frazier. Edwards against KD. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to KD. Inside. Jordan against Hardaway. Jordan with some nice D. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's Iverson. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Iverson kicks to Lucas. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Nowitzki. Havlicek comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Frazier. And then for Phoenix, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for Iverson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And here is Irving. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Havlicek outside. 6 to shoot. And Ewing sends it back. Irving against Rose. Ewing outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From deep. The rebound by Ewing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rose passes to Jordan. Throws it up high. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Obviously a great athlete, but the length of Ewing also helps on those alley-oops there. Throw it up his way, and the rest is easy.
Now, here is Irving. Scoreless thus far. Here's Daniels, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And they'll get another chance. Johnson finds Rose. And it's all evened up.
And Rose, so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
There's the pass to Havlicek. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Jordan. Back to Johnson. Passes to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Over Irving. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Johnson against Harden. Outside Irving.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Mourning is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Durant. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. Now here's Brunson. Back to Jokic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Hardaway. The dish now to Nowitzki. Outside, KD. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Iverson, no luck.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
To the middle. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Brunson against Frazier. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Frazier outside. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway hits them both. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Ewing. To the inside, Iverson. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Hardaway. Los Angeles leading by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says, there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Frazier against Brunson. Frazier kicks to Nowitzki. Wing shot on the way. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mourning's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Mourning's shot is good.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
KD against Edwards. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Durant. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead, and first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Daniels, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Havlicek comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Frazier. And the Suns here with a different look. Lucas is checked in for Jokic. Jordan comes in for Edwards. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Allen Iverson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Mourning, and no good, trying to use the glass. Johnson attacking, and Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Suns trail by 7. Johnson finds Jordan. Rebounded by the Lakers. Mourning's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Harden, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Inside, and then Ewing with the jam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Pass to Mourning. Over Ewing. Mourning can't make it work.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Johnson dishes to Rose. Ewing outside. Outside, Jordan. Misses the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Havlicek the pass to Daniels. Harden kicks to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Good on the jump shot. Five seconds left now here in the second. Here's Lucas. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the... And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, give us your take.
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a...
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Johnson on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Ewing is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Suns trail by 5. Here's Edwards, rejected by Nowitzki. Durant deciding where to go with it. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by KD. Nowitzki's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Iverson against Frazier. Rebound the Lakers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Hardaway, no good. So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 7. Edwards can't hit.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Durant dishes to Nowitzki. The second effort, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
The offensive rebound. Jokic, no good.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 6.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Frazier, and they're on the break. And the layup is good. He's got 8.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And the Suns call time.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Morning. Lucas is checked in for the Suns. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jordan. Brunson against Frazier. Brunson, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hardaway kicks to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Iverson. Over Hardaway. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And some changes here for the Lakers. McAdoo is checked in for Nowitzki. James Harden comes in for Hardaway. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Frazier. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for Allen Iverson.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Suns trail by 14. Passes it to Brunson. Lucas with it. He dishes it to Rose. To halt the run.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
Durant with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 9.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
And the Suns call time.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Rose, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And so he makes both from the line. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Kirilenko. Unloads from 13. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point game. Johnson outside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Harden. Pass to Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jordan, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Jordan, shot clock at 6. Nice defense from KD.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Johnson, nifty move, and it's good on the lay-in.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Irving for 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Jordan. Outside Rose. Fires the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Hardaway. Nowitzki is out there with Mourning. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Frazier in at the 1. Here's Frazier, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lucas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Iverson. Nice D from Frazier.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
To the middle, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jordan against Hardaway. Here's Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And the Suns call time here. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Iverson. Now the pass to Jokic, and Mourning sends it back. And they'll keep possession, and they recover it. Here's Jordan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Hardaway goes in.
Oh, strong take from Hardaway on that drive. Even the foul can't stop him from finishing that one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Frazier with it. Havlicek, the pass to Frazier. Driving in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
From deep, Iverson drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Havlicek, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards against Havlicek. Passes it to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And another shot. And the layup is good.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Jordan against Hardaway. Nowitzki up top. Lots of room. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Iverson against Mourning. Iverson passes to Lucas. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now Hardaway. The feed to Frazier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Allen Iverson. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And the first one drops.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
And Frazier drops them both. Suns trail by 16. Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Hardaway kicks to Frazier. Nowitzki outside. Back to Frazier. 5 on the clock. Here's Mourning. It's hauled in by the Suns. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Frazier against Iverson. Pass to Edwards. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Lucas dishes to Jordan. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Outside Hardaway. Good D by Jordan.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Iverson, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
I know you got that Kobe midi.
Get ready for the NBA. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. And it's Irving in at the 3. And for New York. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
Here's Robertson. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Here's Kuzi. O'Neal on the wing. The fadeaway. Boston with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, last season they swept this team, which was expected given the delta in talent and consistency.
Here's Wade. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Irving.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Robertson for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And here's New York now. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving inside. Baylor, the pass to Russell. Leonard with the ball. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
Outside Irving. It's tipped. Leonard looking over the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Russell. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And Boston calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. Number 1, the Celtics. The Knicks, second.
Yeah, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Wade, that's good.
Excellent use in the mid-range area. That's one of his favorite shots.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Garnett, guarded by Russell. Some solid defense from Russell.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Robertson. Still without a bucket. Here's Wilkins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Now here's Johnson. Left side, Russell. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now here's Johnson. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Here's Pierce. Leonard defending. Kept alive.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Wing shot on the way. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Maravich. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
New York trailing. Pass to Johnson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's rebounded by McHale.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Wilkins. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Fast break, New York. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Fires for 3. The shot no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
It's a tie game in New York. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And for Boston, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Here's Baylor. And they get it back. Left side, Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, we're early in the season, but some teams are really struggling. Brent, is it too early to hit the panic button?
Well, for most teams, absolutely. You got to let your guys gel and figure out their role. Building teams takes time. But, B.A., there are a few teams that might want to hammer that panic button.
Fader on the way. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first basket.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Oh, nice shot by Kuzi.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Robertson. Still no points. Down low. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
And the 2K leaderboard, looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. He misses the free throw. That one misses. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Wade. takes the three. They grab their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks shooting about 47%. A nice number. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Robertson. He had 9 points in his last time out. And it's rejected. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Baylor. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Robertson. It's rebounded by New York.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the shot's good by Irving. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Pass to Robertson. Irving with it. Knocked loose. Here's Baylor, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Fires the three. The rebound by Baylor.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Robertson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Now a timeout called by New York. Leonard's checked in for New York. Johnson passes to Leonard. Puts it up from the high post. Second shot opportunity.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Wilkins. A minute 37 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Drexler. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. Number 1, the Knicks. The Celtics in second.
These two squads move the ball with ease. They play an attractive brand of basketball.
Pass to Gilmore. O'Neal pulls it in.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The Celtics with the lead. That's tipped. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock. On the take. Good work defensively by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Outside Johnson. Here's Drexler. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Maravich. Puts it up from 17. Unable to get that one.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And we're through the first. The Knicks. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chance.
And
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New York trailing. Pass to Baylor. Back to Leonard. To the wing on the left. Baylor, that's good. Baylor's got 9.
Well, with Leonard on the floor, the team's always going to function a little bit better as a whole. And some of that comes from his unselfish play.
And for Boston, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Kuzi with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Give him 8.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Pass to Wade. Here's Garnett. Nails the wide open jumper. Garnett's got his second basket on the night.
It's terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Leonard outside. From 8 feet away, another one falls for New York. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Here's O'Neal. 10 points for him. Pass to Kuzi. Shot clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. Goes back up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Robertson, guarded by Russell. Pass to Garnett. Here's Wade. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Kuzi. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Got a hand on it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Baylor, that's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Wade. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Shoots. They get it again. Garnett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course there's Boston, half a game behind.
Well, right now for New York, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here's Wade. The Knicks with the rebound. O'Neal's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Drexler. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Walton. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Here's Pierce. Here's Wade. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Now here's Johnson. 2-point game. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
For Boston, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Maravich, covered by Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Pierce. 5 on the clock. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. And Walton gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Maravich. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Maravich has gotten his first basket of the night.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Wade. Just 3 on the clock. Another one falls for Boston. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Knicks out in front, up by 2. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Here's Wade. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Russell. And for the Celtics. And it's McHale in at the 4. Kuzi, the pass to Walton from 7. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 2-point game. Pass to Baylor. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And he drives in. Unloads from 13. And Walton pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
On the wing, Wade. Leonard defending. Pass to Irving. Here's McHale. 6 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. Now Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Irving. Here's Robertson. Here's Wilkins. A shot to stop the run. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Leonard. The rebound, Celtics.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
Yep, that one's good. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
A little mid-range shot is up. Wilkins can't hit.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Here's Baylor. To the left wing. Kuzi, the pass to Walton. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Wilkins. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So both teams changing it up here. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
The defense has just looked utterly lost trying to slow him down. He's consistently just getting high percentage shots because of how hard he's working. He's doing pretty much whatever he can to get open and making the most of those opportunities. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
From the high post, Garnett controls the rebound and the putback. And he's now got the double-double.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Johnson on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Robertson. Here's Wade. Out to the right wing to tie it up. Robertson's shot is off.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Johnson with it. Irving picks him up. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Locks him up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Baylor, the pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. It's intercepted. It's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Timeout called. The Celtics. They're losing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Garnett passes to Irving. Here's Robertson. Can't knock in the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. The Celtics. They're down by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And so it's Boston with it. Here's Robertson from deep, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. Timeout called. The Knicks. They're leading by 1. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a three-point game.
Calm under pressure. And every point here means a lot.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.